Hi, I'm Joe.
I'm Joe's mom.
And we're
Eastside
Vibes. Today, we're doing our first new album of the year.
Woohoo!
It's 21 Savage's American Dream, which I guess is technically considered like a soundtrack album.
That's what you said. There's a documentary coming out? Or a movie?
Yeah, like a biopic or something on his life. And it's like considered as like ninth studio album and a soundtrack album.
Okay. I like soundtrack albums.
Yeah, I thought that was a little interesting because it does have a theme throughout. I mean,
definitely.
The album does have a theme.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll be able to watch the biopic and know all the songs now.
Yeah, kind of know what they're talking about. Yeah. But anyway, before we get into it, did you know anything about 21 Savage?
I've heard the name. I said this in the last video, I thought 21 Savage was a band until he's like, no, Mom, it's one person. But I did look up some stuff about him, and I was wondering why he calls himself 21 Savage. So on his 21st birthday, he was actually shot 6 times by some people. He survived, but his friend Johnny didn't. He wound up dying, so therefore he took the name 21 for his 21st birthday, and the fact that he's savage that he survived it. So I thought that was interesting to learn his name.
No, I knew that story about like Johnny getting shot and him getting shot, but I guess I never like realized it was. And I think I even knew it was on his 21st birthday.
Yeah.
But I just never put two and two together that's why he called himself that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. It's a good name, but then I think like from his perspective, every time he says it, I wonder if he always thinks back to that day and what happened to Johnny. So.
Oh yeah, because on Instagram he is constantly talking about like Johnny, like literally, I think like every month I see him post something about Johnny.
Wow.
So it was like his brother for sure.
Yeah.
But so I guess we can just get into the album. Like always, we're gonna talk about some of our favorite songs and then get into how we feel about the whole thing at the end. And the first song that we picked is one of my mom's favorites. It's not technically a song, but she really likes it. It's the intro, and it's called American Dream. So, yeah, you can get into why you like that one so much.
So, again, it's not a song. It's an intro, and because I knew there was a biopic coming out, I can see why that intro is there. It's his mother speaking, and she's basically talking about things that she had to do in her life and like things that she had to give up in order for him to have a better life, even though he did live in some bad areas.
Yeah.
But she was just talking about the fact that she did the best she could to help him get where he is. And from a parent perspective, I thought that was like a really good way to intro it, because as parents, you know, if you're a good parent, you should be willing to give up things for your child, you know, no matter what it is. And I think, in my opinion, I think that this intro will not only pull in 21 Savage fans, but maybe older people as well, because they're going to hear the mother speaking and be like, oh yeah, and they'll want to watch and listen to it.
I mean, as long as older people watch the movie.
Yeah,
I'm assuming they're not going to listen to this album right now.
No, but yeah. I mean, if it'll pull people in. If he has that right at the beginning, which we don't know if he does, that'll pull you in immediately.
I think the movie is produced by Donald Glover.
Oh,
you know, Childish Gambino.
Yeah,
so, and he's very good. So
he's a very good actor, good singer, good rapper.
Yeah, excellent. So it could end up being really good, and I think. I know I'm assuming he's playing 21 Savage.
Okay.
This guy, it's the guy from Stranger Things.
Oh, the kid?
Caleb McLaughlin or whatever his name is. Yeah, I know he's in the movie. I'm assuming he's playing 21 Savage.
Oh, he's a good actor. That's a good one to put for him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
I saw that on like the cover for the cover art for the movie.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool.
When is it coming out? Did they say?
April or May, something like that.
Is it going to be like a Netflix one, or is it in the theater?
That I don't know.
Okay, I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Getting back to the album, I thought it was cool that he had his mom on this.
I agree.
not a lot of people like do that these days.
Right.
I know Drake's done it a couple of times,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's what makes him feel more like accessible.
Yes, because he's including his family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this is just a normal guy that
Mhm.
you know got had to go through a lot of like terrible times to get to where he is.
Right, right.
Which he talks about a lot throughout this album.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, it's a good intro. The instrumental's nice too.
Yeah, it's
know?
it's very soft, but
Yeah.
it works well.
Yeah, it's like good for like spoken word. And
Yes,
what
yes.
she does feels like spoken word.
Right.
Like it's almost like poetry.
Right. Oh yeah, that's it.
Instead
it's like
of
poetry.
like a speech, it's
Right.
like more like poetry.
Right.
But yeah, so the next song we picked is another one of my mom's picks.
You liked it too, though.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
it's a double pick.
I would have probably picked this one maybe.
Mhm.
Either this one or another one of your picks actually. But yeah, it's Red Room.
Mm-hmm.
Spelt like Red Room from The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can get into why you like this one so much.
So the first thing that caught me, and you said that you had looked it up, that the musical intro was by an opera singer.
Yeah.
Right, but for me, when I heard the musical intro, I automatically thought of old Hollywood, like Gone with the Wind or things like that, the music that brings you in there. So that really pulled me in right away. But the other thing that did pull me in was the word red rum, because I automatically thought of the movie The Shining, which is
Yeah.
one of the greatest books and greatest movies that I think are out there. I had to look up a couple things because I was misunderstanding. So he talks about G Block a lot, and apparently G Block is a place in Atlanta. I thought it was referring to G Block in prison. So I had to get that part. And then I also found that there's a lot of references in there. So for example, he references O.J. Simpson because apparently 21 Savage's brother got away with something similar to that. I think he's trying to bring that in.
Yeah.
And then I had to look up the Three Little Pigs because I'm like, why would he have that? Well, he did it because of the movie The Shining. Because when Jack Nicholson, he's like, little pig, let me come in. And it's all a part of Red Rum.
Yeah, so that's a good reference.
It is a really good reference. I liked how the chorus, when he would just be like saying red rum all over. That was good.
It's like referring to like all of the murder that he's seen in his life.
Yep.
And like, it's like, it feels very, I think the instrumental is super cool because, the intro feels so like light and like I don't know, like
it
nice.
Does. Yeah, like I said, old Hollywood.
But the way it gets like flipped, it almost has like a sinister
dark.
feeling.
Yes,
yeah,
sinister.
It feels kind of mean.
Yep.
And the chanting of Red Room on the chorus like really like punches that home.
Oh, big time.
It's a pretty like intense song for especially for like how like light the beginning is.
Yes, yeah. He pulls the music together really well.
And his flow is really good on it too. It's like his classic 21 Savage flow.
You were saying that you think that or not even you, people say that he is not good at lyrics. Like lyricism.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I think that he is a pretty good lyricist.
And in this song, he was fantastic. Yeah, it was really good.
He doesn't do, obviously, like if you listen to this album, he's not doing it on every song. And in the past, I think he hasn't been as like, this is by far the most open I've heard him like with like his lyricism.
Right.
So maybe he's just getting better, which is cool. But, especially like this late into his career, like people usually aren't getting better, but maybe he is.
Right. Well, the fact that they're doing a biopic about him too. I mean, he's not that old, and that's something to say that he's obviously influenced, the rap world and people and all that.
Yeah, for sure. He's been like a really big integral part of like Atlanta trap music for a long time. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't think that I think there are cases like this song where he shows he can be a very good lyricist. He just doesn't do it all the time. And that, that's okay because a lot of his music is just meant for like feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
not
I
so
agree.
much of this
Not
album.
Red Rum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, I agree. It's not about feeling good because this is about his life,
yeah,
which again is what the biopic is going to be based on.
yeah. In the past, like most of his music was more about just like partying,
Okay.
not, or I mean, it's like not about partying, but it's like party type music.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
meant to like make you think.
Right. Yeah. This makes you think a lot.
But yeah, so the third song we picked was one of my picks.
Mhm.
It's NHIE or Never Have I Ever,
Hmm.
featuring Doja Cat.
And you know you're a fan of Doja Cat.
I actually thought her album that came out last year was like pretty good, like
Mhm.
or very good.
Hmm.
It wasn't in like my top of the year, but it was like pretty close.
Hmm.
She's obviously been a pretty controversial person based on some of the
yeah.
stuff that she's said,
Oh
but
yeah.
or and done, but she definitely proved that she could rap on that album.
Hmm.
And when I heard this song, I thought like it literally just sounds like a Doja Cat like pop trap song.
And that he's just helping out on it.
Yeah. And then I looked it up, and apparently this song was recorded for her album Scarlet,
Oh.
but they just ended up cutting it.
Okay.
And so he, instead of putting it on like the bonus edition, they let him put it on this album.
Oh wow.
And they must have changed it a little bit because I'm assuming Doja Cat was probably the main artist.
Right.
And
So you have to change it up.
So he
yeah.
probably, recorded like another verse so he could be the main artist.
Right.
But yeah, because it does sound like a Doja Cat song.
It
Like
does.
the instrumental
It does.
has like, it feels like her, some of like her songs on that album Scarlet.
Hmm.
So I was like, this is a little weird, but it sounds really good. He does a good job on it. So,
He does a very good job.
but I would say that Doja Cat is the main reason that this song is
Mhm.
good. Her flow is really good.
Yes.
The way her voice contrasts his
Oh.
is really nice. I like that a lot. I
Right.
would like to hear more music from them together. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
because of that.
Mhm.
Because like how like deep his voice is compared to how like high pitched
Right.
hers is. It
Right.
sounds very cool.
Right. When you can get the two people together who can really connect like that, that's good. Sometimes people do collaborations. You're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
not good. This is a good collaboration.
Yeah, this sounds supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
And her ad-libs where she says ad-lib is funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she's obviously making fun of 21 Savage. Because
Right.
he always like says his own name.
Yep.
She should have said Doja because that would have been funnier.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like this song doesn't necessarily feel like it belongs in the album that much. It's
Okay.
like the one song to me that doesn't fit that much.
Mm-hmm. Fit the storyline.
Yeah, but it is one of the best songs on the album, so I had
Right.
to include it.
Right.
But Doja Cat is the reason that this song is
Is
so
good.
good, in my
Gotcha.
opinion.
Good.
But so our next song is Nina featuring Travis Scott, and I think it was produced by Metro Boomin.
Travis Scott. He's good.
And Nina has a sound that I would never expect to hear from 21 Savage or Travis Scott.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, literally through the through their vocals and also through the instrumental. Like the
Mhm.
instrumental reminds me a lot of like early 2000s, like like that very like sparse like Neptunes
Yes.
Neptunes produced music. Like
Yes.
the Clips did it, and like Snoop Dogg, like
Yeah.
that kind of music.
Yep.
And I mean, it has like a trap beat, but like I don't know, it just reminds me a lot of that.
Right. Right.
And I would never have imagined to hear Travis Scott or 21 Savage on that kind of instrumental.
Right.
And it's produced by Metro Boomin, and he's not known for that kind of instrumental either.
Mhm.
So that definitely
Worked
shows
out
how I don't know, like how like diverse he can be as a producer. I mean, we knew that, but
Right. He has to explain what Nina actually means.
oh well. I mean, I
don't know. I didn't know, but then again, I'm older.
Yeah, I'm assuming people who listened to the song picked up what it meant. I just thought it was funny because like when I first heard it, I must have missed the lyric.
Mm-hmm.
But he's talking about his Nina, so like he's referring to a Tech 9,
Okay.
and he's calling it a Nina.
And you said it has something to do with nueve in Spanish.
No, I thought it had to do with Spanish slang.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, because you said a lot of Hispanic people use that term.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where that came from.
Okay. Yeah,
But
interesting.
I've heard the term. I've heard Nina in other songs, but
Okay.
like I don't know why I didn't like put two and two together there when
Yeah.
I first listened to it.
Yeah. Again, I just thought it was a person.
But yeah, no, it's. I thought it might be referencing the melody at first, but I'm like, oh no, he talks about the Nina.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, Travis Scott especially, his voice like it sounds very different on this.
Yes. Not
Like-
what you normally think of.
Yeah. And he has like a more like stereotypical like trap rap flow, which is also not what you would like imagine from him. He
Right.
didn't do any of this on Utopia.
Right.
I don't think there's one song where he raps like this.
No.
And I haven't heard him do this much in the past, so it just kind of shows, how
Diversity.
yeah, how like varied he can be with like
Yeah.
his deliveries. And 21 Savage also I think sounds a little like
Yes.
different on this. His flow is like a lot different than what you would normally expect from him.
Correct.
And yeah, it makes this song it like really sticks out to me, this
Right.
one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
It's
don't
so
know.
different.
Yeah, it's different than everything. It's not different in the way NHIE is. It still fits into like the flow of the album.
But the way it sounds.
But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's a lot more raw,
Mhm.
in my opinion,
Mhm.
than anything
Mhm.
else on the album.
Mhm.
And I like that a lot. It feels very harsh,
Yes.
and that like fits in with like the lyrics of the
Right.
song.
Correct.
So. But yeah, that's how I felt about Nina. I think Nina's really cool, one of the cooler tracks on the album for sure. The fifth one we picked is one that I would have picked too, but it's technically my mom's. It's Should Have Worn a Bonnet by featuring Brent Faiyaz.
That's what pulled me on, is Brent Faiyaz right
Yeah.
away. Right?
Yeah, I know. After I introduced her to Brent last year, she's become a big fan.
Big
so
fan.
I knew you would like this one,
Mhm.
and yeah, I'll let you talk about why you like this song so much.
So, for me, the very first thing I had to figure out was like, what does the title of the song mean? And there's varying explanations of it, but the most popular one is that he's talking about a relationship, and it's
Yeah.
about a relationship that just went south, and so the fact that you can have negative things happen in a relationship. So the title Should Have Worn a Bonnet is referring to when you have those bad things happen in a relationship, you're kind of all like, but and your hair could get crazy if you think of it from that perspective. So if you wore a bonnet, it would like keep you better, like connected, or just put together better.
Keep you like tamed.
Yeah, keep you tame, keep you, better. What I also thought was good in there as well is that he sampled a Mary J. Blige song, and it was called I Don't Want to Do Anything, but the part he was sampling is by Casey Haley. And so it's not Mary J. Blige, her voice in there, it's Casey Haley, and she's got a great voice. So I really liked the way it sounded. I thought it was an interesting title and an interesting story behind it.
I would say that, like NHIE, and I don't know if this is just because of Brent's voice, this feels a little bit more like it could have been a Brent song than a 21 Savage song. Like the instrumental reminds me a lot of like some of his music too. Like he samples a lot of like 90s. I mean, you heard that on his album last year.
Yeah, definitely.
Samples a lot of like late 90s R&B. But I think 21 Savage it sounds really good on this.
Yes.
I know 21 Savage loves 90s R&B. It's kind of funny.
It's funny to hear.
When I saw him with Drake this last summer.
Yep.
When he walked out, I can't remember what song was playing, but it was like an Aaliyah song.
Oh.
Yeah, and because and if you like follow him on Instagram, he'll go live listening to like 90s R&B all the time. Like that's definitely his favorite genre.
Oh, I gotta put him on Instagram.
He actually had an album with Metro Boomin a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And most of the instrumentals were like sampling like 90s R&B songs.
Wow.
So like this isn't like doing this is not that different for him. He does do this kind of thing a lot, and his like how his voice contrasts Doja Cat's. I think his voice contrasts this style of instrumental.
Yes.
And Brent's super well.
Yes.
Like the deep and gruff like texture makes the song. Makes him stand out on an instrumental like this.
Right. And Brent Faiyaz.
Yeah. And,
great.
I mean, he obviously just sounds great on this.
Correct.
But yeah, no, I think. Oh.
What the heck happened there?
But yeah, I would say this is definitely this might be the best song on the whole album, in my opinion.
All right.
Either this or maybe Nina.
Okay.
But it's not just because, even though it feels like a Brent song, it's not just because of Brent. I think 21 Savage also sounds great
he
on
sounds
this.
great on it.
Yeah. And so the last song we picked, it's one of my picks. It's Just Like Me, featuring Burna Boy, and it was also produced by Metro Boomin. A lot of this, I thought the whole album would be produced by Metro Boomin, but obviously it's not, because there are songs that say featuring Metro Boomin.
Right.
So he just had a hand in most of the production, but
correct.
He like specifically produced a few of these songs, and funny, two of my picks were those ones.
Right.
That just shows how good of a producer he is.
Correct.
And Just Like Me is another song that like does not, I don't know, it doesn't sound like something you would ever expect from 21 Savage. It doesn't really even have a trap sound that much.
No,
like
it doesn't.
the beat doesn't have like those like fast hi-hats you would expect from trap.
Right.
It's more like old school like rap, like almost like underground rap.
Yep, we talked about that.
And I think Burna Boy like sounds awesome on this. I always love
Burna Boy.
I'm a big Burna Boy fan, and I always love when American artists feature him because he just has like a real. I think his accent sounds like really interesting compared to like when he's like on songs with American artists.
Right.
It really sticks out.
Yeah, you can hear it. Yep.
Yeah, his tone is really nice on this instrumental, and 21 Savage, like once again, like his gruff like and harsh tone like contrasts the instrumental in a really cool way.
Okay.
Like the instrumental is this is probably one of the lighter feeling songs on the album.
Okay.
And but his voice really pops on it.
Okay.
Because of just how like I don't know, like tough it is, I guess, compared to, and Burna Boy's voice actually stands out too, because Burna Boy is like more known for like that like upbeat like Afro pop style of music, and this obviously is not that.
Right.
So I don't know, it just makes his voice like pop more on this like slower style of song.
Right. I like, in my opinion, I just really like the way this album was put together, knowing that it's put together for a biopic.
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite albums of all time is Purple Rain, but when you listen to the songs, there's not like, there is a story behind it, but not, you really have to look for it, or you have to know Prince's life.
Yeah.
But in this one, you can hear and understand his story throughout the whole thing, where he's coming from, what it means to him. And again, unless you're a Prince fan, you might not understand that for Purple Rain. So I found it really interesting to be able to listen to this and go, wow, they're putting out something about him, and every song just relates to him. It's really good.
It does feel like sort of chronological too.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
Where it's kind of like going through a period of time.
Right. Again, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. But so that's how we feel about 21 Savage's American Dream. I'll let you get into, I should say that was our favorite songs.
Right.
I'll let you get into how you feel about the whole album and your rating.
So again, I just like the whole album in itself, and again, I keep referring back to the fact that you told me that there is going to be a biopic behind it.
Yeah.
So when I listened to it, I was really listening for his story, and again, that the fact that he starts out with his mom, talking about things that I thought was fantastic, and then as you go through, you can feel what he went through in every song, and I liked that. I thought this is if you what do they call albums that go with movies? Those there's a certain name to them. Soundtracks.
Yeah, like soundtrack albums.
Yeah. So this is a really good soundtrack album in my opinion, and I would honestly probably rate it like an 8.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was curious as to like how you were going to feel about this because it is pretty like harsh trap music.
It is.
But it's done super well.
Correct.
I would say this is one of my favorite. This isn't my favorite 21 Savage album. It's probably my second favorite.
Okay.
When I wrote about it, I think I gave it like a 7.5, and I would probably keep it in that range. Yeah, I think it's. I think he could have taken a little more, like some more risks with like. And then I guess you haven't listened to a lot of 21 Savage, so you don't know that a lot of his flows sound very similar to what he's always done.
Okay.
Throughout his whole, and it works. That's why he does it.
But this is different?
No, I would say this is like pretty similar.
Oh, okay.
Like through his flows, and that's why, because the instrumentals are different.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But his flows really aren't.
Yeah, his flow is good.
And I kind of wish he would have like tried a little harder with that, like switched it up a little bit, and that I probably would have given a higher one. It feels a little safe in that regard. But as far the instrumentals are good, the story is interesting. The way it like it sounds very good. The way it progresses, you know.
Yes.
Last year we had a couple of albums that we took points off of because of how like. I don't know. Yeah, but they didn't feel like they went in order. Like Drake's album, for instance.
Or even Post Malone's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just songs put on an album.
So there are good songs, but like, yeah, like
it doesn't... put there.
But this, like, the instrumentals lead into the... You know, it flows super well, and I like that a lot. But yeah, so like I said, I'll probably give it about a 7.5.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how we feel about 21 Savage's American Dream. We're excited for the movie when it comes out. Like I said, I think it's either April or May.
We'll be going.
Yeah, or watching it if it's only on streaming.
Correct.
Which we don't really know these days with movies.
No, you don't.
But yeah, with that being said, I'm Joe.
I'm Joe's mom.
We're East Side Vibes, and thanks for watching.
Thank you. Have a good day.